Early the next morning.
Good morning everybody, it's Alex, ASC. A little early start this morning. It is a Wednesday. I didn't pick up the camera yesterday at all. It was super busy. We had 4 cars in the workshop at the end. Lots going on, from head unit changes in vans to rear speakers on the Insignia that we had the botched install in the other day, so that came back in for the new rear speakers and the wiring on it. Oh my god, it was fun. So we sorted all that out. That one's good to go. Then I had a couple of cars in with problems, electrical issues. We've got another one booked in next week. The work is getting busier. It's slowly spreading. It's currently 6:30. I'm on my way to work. I've got a mental day. We've got the Focus coming in for the head unit, dash change, front speakers. What else? Mercedes B-Class, that's got to be finished today or tonight. Obviously we've got the customer coming in tomorrow morning to pick it up so he can have his day off and play some bass and enjoy his new stereo. So that's nearly finished, got to be done today. So I'm trying to get ahead of myself and get some stuff on the B-Class done first. Cables are all pretty much run. The interior is now going back in. What else? Got to make the boot panel for the amp, the JL amp, to mount to, and that will sit neatly in the boot area. And then yeah, we can sort of set it up, do some tuning, make sure we're getting the sounds that we want. It's going to be quite low at first. Obviously we've got the twin 8 box in there, the ported box. The JL does produce good sub bass, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with an 8, but obviously it will change on a 1500 watt amp when it goes to a Ho box, so the level will increase dramatically. We're certainly not going to put 1500 watts through those subs. It wouldn't fare very well. So we do a mild tune on that, get that set up so it sounds nice and it's got some bass to listen to. Once that car's back together, that can go out the door. I'll say Focus is coming in, that's got to be done today, and then whatever else turns up. It's going to be quite a busy day. I've got a TT coming in actually at some point. I don't know whether that's today or tomorrow, but somebody did a rather tasty install in it, a full Bose system, and they tried connecting to the head unit with an RCA connector, like a low level output converter from like the cheapest one you can get. It's about £4. Sub was popping, head unit was flashing. I disconnected it, told the guy not to turn it on because obviously there's a problem. Whoever did it didn't really know what they were using. So we've got a busy day. So I'm trying to get a head start on it. So we're in the Chaser, we're on our way to work. Temperature's nice and cool at the minute, so we'll try and get some work done without sweating. It was quite warm yesterday, but we fared, we managed. I hope you all well and keeping safe, or working and keeping safe, and you know, doing your best to protect yourself. Squeaky brakes, race car yo. I've noticed now actually with my big brake conversion that I did on the Chaser, the pads are wearing in well. I'm kind of past that initial protection layer, if you will, while they're sat in boxes on shelves, and they are generating some dust. We may have to rethink the pad choice. But yes, the brake pads I have in here, they're not anything special. They're OE spec for the discs, the size. As in, sorry, no, they're not. They're OE spec for the caliper, as in, you know, they're designed to be in a Renault Megane RS3, so they're the right pad for the caliper. Obviously, they're mated with a Lexus disc, but they do generate some dust, real bad dust. So I'm now getting into the process of bedding in these brakes well, and they are working well and squeaking well. I'm finding that cleaning is becoming a priority as well. which is all right, you know. I don't mind cleaning. I find it therapeutic. But I'm going to get on my way to work, and I will see you as soon as we get there, and we will run through what's going on as the day progresses. I'm going to try and pick up the camera more, and you know, do some stuff. Lights red. Why aren't you crossing? Yeah. Train. Have noticed as well, actually, I may be doing, I'm in two minds what to do. Do I do hybrid turbo? So that basically means taking the standard turbo off the Chaser, because they have ceramic wheels and they're known for kind of imploding into the engine in a bad way, so you can't run them over a bar of boost because they shit themselves. So do I do hybrid, as in I send the standard turbo away to somebody like Turbo Technics who look after my Lotus turbos and get them to rebuild the internal core? They call it like the Frankenstein turbo, but they redo everything internally to cope with, you know, good power and not be a ceramic wheel, but still appearing to be a OE casing. Or do I go top mount, exhaust manifold and a biggie? I'm umming and ahhing. I don't really want massive amounts of power out of this thing. I do love it just the way it is. It's drivable, it's fun. But we have got a turbo whistle, which means only one thing: death is imminent.
Certain death.
So this is where we're at with the B-Class currently. So the seat is out, cables are all run. Do some hoovering in here as well. That back seat did come out, but I've put it back in. Center console, obviously we're all ready to go. The fuse box can go all back. The cables are all down inside the cable trim and the scuttle. Sorry, sill, not scuttle. Goes all the way up through here, up through the top, and then into the back of the car. And the RCA leads and signal cables come down underneath the center and across. And then in the boot, we've got a nice big fat earth, bolted, cleaned. That's that one. Obviously our power cable coming across the top and down. And there's our signal cable. So pretty much the main mechanics behind it is all done. I can get the black under tray base in, make some slits in the front for the cable to come through, make my little amp cutout, screw the amp down, put the cables onto it, set it up, put the thing back together, good to go. So we're making headway, we are nearly there. But it's going to be a busy day. Let's get on. So we got the Merc finished, base controller just in there,
running through the standard stereo. And then in the back, got the two twin 8s from JL Audio. They're both ported. It's tuned to 2 ohms. And then underneath here we have the big Mac Daddy 1500.1 with my little touch on it. Look,
Just look at it.
yeah, well, all the stuff's tucked into the car, obviously out the way, down the bottom, runs through the car out the back. So he will be happy tomorrow. It's got some bass and it sounds pretty decent. Ready for the hoe box in a little bit, but it'll do for now. And also just finished this one. So Ford Focus 2013. It comes with this as factory. That's the standard radio. We didn't put the carbon on it, the customer did. But it comes in a 2-part situation. Obviously this is your fascia. That's your CD mech that goes behind the dash. And then obviously we've put our favourite into it, little Pioneer SPDA230. Had fascia kit and leads as well, in order to swap it over. Actually, let's put that old radio in there so he's got something to take back with him. So yeah, change the radio out for a Pioneer SPDA230, and we've also done a front pair of kicker speakers. Because the standard speakers in this thing are just too fantastic. Beautiful, right? So we've got new kickers in the doors, little frame mounts and everything, and then in the dash we've got this new fascia kit. Just turn this down. So relocated hazard switch and locking, but obviously now we've got the double DIN in there. Still utilizes the factory screen, but now we've got this one as well. So we've got Pioneer in there with all the nice touches of DAB, CarPlay and Android Auto. USB in the glove box for him to connect his phone into, to give him obviously his mapping. Dash, he's got the microphone up there and the digital aerial over there. But I think you'll agree, it looks way better than the stock unit. All of the air vents and everything still works. Really clever fascia kit, this one, to be honest. It's nice and simple to install if you use your common sense and the initiative and your head. It's pretty sweet, but you get a nice look on it. It makes certainly the dash look more modern. So he'll be coming for this one later on. So the hard work, the extra hours have paid off. We got the Merc finished, got the Focus done. I'm a happy boy. We've got a lot of work done today, and the customers will be even happier. I've just had an audison delivery come in, which we can do some unboxing actually. Should we do some unboxing? Let me get the cars out and then I'll give you a shout and we'll do some unboxing. Oh, right. More stuff just turned up. Let's do some unboxing. West Luckneff. I see it. You're impressing my French, right? Right, where are we going to put you? You going to stick up there? You might do. You might do. Let's push it down. Gonna stay? Yeah? Yeah? Good. Right, this one, self-explanatory. We know what it is. It's sound deadening for the Audi this Friday. Sheets and sheets and sheets of sound deadening. Heavy sound deadening. Then we've got This knife is flexible as shit. I have to be careful I don't knife myself in the neck or something. Ah, fucking snow. Oh, jazz. Okay. Well, another LC2i from Audio Control. Speaker adapters for the Audi. More speaker adapters for the Audi, front and rear. Invoice. Fast rings. You know what these are? You've seen fast rings before? You'll know tomorrow. 2 pairs. Fast rings. Audison. This is probably the harnesses for all the system. So we've got a 52-pin quad Y lead, VW and Audi spec, T harness. We have our Audison 8.9-bit Prima amplifier, 8 channels, sound processing, all good. More fast rings. I think that's it, other than a box of snow. Then in this one, we've got, APK 165s. Skills. So these are Audison's components, 17 centimeter, 6.5 active, component system. We're not running the crossover. We're going to run these active because the amp is clever enough to do that. So we're going to have 4 channels on the 8 channel amplifier of all active stuff. And sub is coming. We're having an active 10. And then this one possibly from the boys at Car Audio and Security is some rubbish, some more rubbish. SPDA230, get them while they're hot. They won't be around forever. Some DAB aerials, another DAB aerial. FACRA aerial connectors, more FACRA aerial connectors. Jesus, how many did they send me? Quite a few. Parking sensor kit for the rear. This is going to go on a T5 that I've got coming up this week, or next week should I say. My invoice. And these things are so popular and I get so many of them done. VW fascia kits for the Golf that also fit the T5, the Passat.
Hello.
T6. Yeah, so many things this fits. Jetta, Golf, Scirocco, T5, T6. So I keep loads of these in stock, but I didn't notice that I had actually taken my stock and used most of it. So we've got 4 kits. So a couple of these will be used this week. One tomorrow. One, I've got to give Ian a ring, get his VW booked in, so he'll be coming in for one. But not a bad little haul. So this is our job for Friday. This is some of it. Not all of it, this is just some of it. Busy times, eh? You gotta love it. See you in a bit, peeps.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
Well, that was a crazy day. I am just packing up, getting ready to go home. Been a bit crazy today. I've been kind of lacking a lot of motivation. I don't know if anyone else has suffered from this, but not from having COVID, but just the whole rigmarole of having your business kind of disrupted and stuff has left me, I would honestly say, quite unmotivated, quite demotivated. Like, I was just a bit, not shut down. I don't think I was depressed, but just, I don't know, I just could not get into the swing of things. It was taking me a long time to do work, and I was just getting really, really tired really easily. And today has kind of been the first time when I've got back into working at speed, getting jobs done to a good standard, and just cracking on with it. So I'm a bit happier about that, mentally and personally. I think today has been a bit of a result. Phone's going off again. But I'm pleased. We've got a lot done today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go home because I'm pooped. I will speak to you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.